Sevgili seyirciler, Aramızda Müzik var ile yeniden birlikteyiz. Müzik yolculuğumuzun bu haftaki durağı Amsterdam. Burada bulunmamızın nedeni konuğum Epica. Amsterdam, efsaneye göre 12. yüzyılda Amstel Nehri kıyılarına çıkan iki balıkçı tarafından keşfedilir. Ve şehir 13. yüzyılda kurulur. İsmi Amstel Barajı anlamına gelen Amsterdam olur. Zaman içinde Amsterdam olarak değişir. 17. yüzyılda İspanyol baskısından kaçan zengin Museviler şehre yerleşir. Ticaret gelişir, tarihi güzel kanal evleri yapılır, kültür ve sanat şehrine dönüşür. Bu dönem Altın Yüzyıl olarak anılır. Sonraki yüzyıllarda savaşlar nedeniyle refah düzeyinde gerilemeler yaşansa da 1815'te Hollanda Krallığı'nın kurulmasıyla toparlanır. 19. yüzyıl sonları Amsterdam için neredeyse ikinci bir altın çağıdır. Şehir 2. Dünya Savaşı'nda ağır yara alsa da ferah günlerine döner ve kendine has kültürel, sanatsal ve mimari dokusu ile ilgi toplamaya devam eder. Kim bilir kaçıncı kez Van Gogh'la karşılaşıyoruz. Onun ayak izlerini takip etmeye devam ediyoruz. Şimdi asıl yerdeyiz. Amsterdam'daki Van Gogh Müzesi'nde. Van Gogh Müzesi Amsterdam'daki müze meydanında yer alıyor. Ve Vincent van Gogh'un dünyadaki en büyük resim ve çizim koleksiyonuna ev sahipliği yapıyor. Kalıcı koleksiyon, Vincent van Gogh'un 200'den fazla tablosunu, 500 çizimini ve 750'den fazla mektubu içeriyor. Müze binası Gerrit Rietveld ve Kisho Kurokawa tarafından tasarlanarak yapılmış ve 1973 yılında açılmış. Otoportreler, ay çiçekleri, Arl'daki yatak odası, Arl'daki Langlois Köprüsü, çiçek açan badem ağacı, irisler, müzede yer alan Van Gogh başyapıtlarından bazıları. Müzede ayrıca Van Gogh'un çağdaşlarının eserlerine ayrılmış bir bölüm var ve 19. yüzyıl sanat tarihinden çeşitli konularda sergilerde sunuluyor. 2017 yılında 2,3 milyon ziyaretçiye ulaşan müze, Hollanda'nın en çok ziyaret edilen müzesi ve dünyanın en çok ziyaret edilen 23. sanat müzesi olmuş. Van Gogh Müzesi'nin çaprazında sadece Hollanda'nın değil, dünyanın en önemli konser salonlarından biri olan Concertgebouw yer alıyor. Jacob, can you tell us the story of this beautiful concert hall?
Of course, Fuat, welcome in the Concertgebouw in Amsterdam.
Thank you.
The Royal Concertgebouw, one of the most famous and best regarded concert halls in the world, next to Berlin, Vienna and the Boston concert halls. This concert hall is from 1888. It was when 6 rich Amsterdam individuals decided they wanted a good concert hall. So it was not the city, it was the people who decided to build this concert hall.
Wow.
And they designed it after the concert hall of Leipzig, which is the typical square box, which was a bit of a lucky shot, but it created this perfect acoustics of 1.6 seconds of echo. This concert hall is also, it hosts 2,000 people in the main hall, and it is famous for all the symphonic orchestras that play here. But there's also famous pianists, and jazz and pop has been all in the history of the Concertgebouw.
Wow. How was the year program?
Now, the year program of the Concertgebouw is like 50% of all the classical music in the Netherlands is here in the Concertgebouw in Amsterdam, plus extra concerts, and then we are at 700 concerts a year almost here in the Concertgebouw. Almost every day a concert.
Every day 2 or 3?
2 or 3, and in Sunday sometimes 5 or 6. And we have also a small hall, so with 2 halls at the same time concerts. And we have a lot of children coming in the week to concerts. 40,000 children each year come to the Concertgebouw. If you visit Amsterdam, take a look at the website. There's almost everyday concerts, also in the summer. And especially this year, one of the stars of this year, which is going to be a big, like a poster on the building, is going to be Karsu, the Turkish Netherlands singer.
Ah, really?
She's one of our stars.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
En duygu dolu, en etkileyici ziyaretlerimizden birini gerçekleştireceğiz şimdi. Sanatın acıdan ve yaşanmışlıktan nasıl beslendiğine şahit olacağız. Hollanda'nın sömürge ve dünya ticaretinde egemen olduğu 1500'lü yılların sonlarında kanallara yakın inşa edilen binaların çoğu dar ve çok katlıymış. Daha fazla alan yaratmak için evlerin arkalarında ek binalar inşa edilmiş. Bu evler koridor ya da avlular ile birbirlerine bağlanmış. Anne Frank'ın yaşadığı bu ev de işte bu tip evlerden biri. 1940 yılında Hollanda'ya Nazi zulmünden kaçarak sığınan Frank ailesi tarafından kiralanır. 1942 Temmuz'unda annenin kız kardeşi Margot'a çalışma kampı çağrısı geldiğinde aile arka evde saklanmaya karar verir. 2 yıl sonra Ağustos 1944'te SS subayları evi basar. Saklanan 8 kişi tutuklanır ve çalışma kampına gönderilir. Sadece Otto Frank geri döner. Anne Frank'ın arka evde saklanarak geçirdiği 2 yılını duygu ve düşüncelerini yazdığı günlük babası tarafından yayımlanır. Kitap sembolleşir, Anne Frank Vakfı kurulur, ev restore edilir ve müzeleştirilir.
just a concept and always the first thing to fade.
Agony and weakness, nothing we can ever evade.
Years of cruelty break us, bringing on decay and despair.
Awareness and perception, something we can never repair.
How are you, Epica?
Hello, doing
Fine.
very well. Yeah.
Yeah, really good.
How are you?
We had fun today.
It's a great pleasure for me to be here, you know, with you. And
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you. And it's in this beautiful studio. I think that we're not going to forget today.
Hopefully.
For me, it's like that. I don't know your idea about that, but
Was
thank you
good
very
fun.
much.
Ask us again in 1 year if we still remember. No, we're not going to forget you.
This is actually the first time that we've done something like this. I mean, we also had a recording once with a fan that wrote a song and he wanted
Nice.
us to perform it. That was actually the first time we were here in the studio. But to play with a musician like yourself here,
Yeah,
the
thank
Epica acoustic songs is the first time, so you got the premiere.
It's a great honor for me, really. Thank you, guy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's start one by one. Can you introduce us the band members?
Well, I'm Simone Simons. I'm the singer, and next to me is
Isaac, guitar player.
Yes.
Mark, also guitar player and singer, but
And the other
you can
one?
call it singer.
the other guys. Koen Jansen on keyboards or
On
piano
keyboard, yeah.
today. Arjen van Wezenbeek on drums, and Rob van der Loo on bass guitar.
That's beautiful.
So there's six of us.
How did you get together?
Yeah, that's been a while because we exist already this year 20 years.
Yeah.
When you were 5 years old?
Thank you.
Yeah, we.
I was 5 years old. Yeah, but they were not.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, we were actually looking for a long time for a singer. While she was already all the time there, but she was pretty young at the time, literally 5, no, 16.
I was your girlfriend.
Yeah, she was my girlfriend. So we thought, let's not mix the romance up with the band, but we still did because we
Yeah.
couldn't find a good singer. But she was the right one for the job.
Happily, did you
We
find
just
it?
sacrificed.
Oh, thank you.
We just sacrificed the romance after a while.
Yeah.
It's a good deal though.
How did you decide the name of the band, Epica? Who find it?
Well, the very first name we had when we released the first demo was Sahara Dust, because we have a little bit those Arabic influences. And then when we were recording our very first CD in the studio in Wolfsburg, there was another band called Camelot. They were recording their album, and that was called Epica, and we fell in love with the name.
Oh, wow.
And we were also, fans of the band, so it was a little bit, yeah.
How did you decide to be a musician?
I think it was in my blood, pretty much. My mom was a graduated pianist. She didn't really have a career in music. She started teaching, but soon found out that teaching was not for her. And my dad loves music as well. And then by the time I was, let's say, 16, I thought, like, what do I want to do when I'm 18? And what's my career gonna look like? And music was pretty much the only thing that I could think of. So that's what I did. Started practicing.
And you?
My father was also a guitar player, and his dream was to tour the world. So he forced me. No. He never forced me. But at a certain point, I really wanted to make music, and the guitars were all there already. So it was a little step for me. And he's very proud now.
And Simone?
Well, my parents loved to listen to music, so at home the radio was always on, sometimes just like the pop music, but on Sundays we would listen to classical music. And I started playing the flute at an early age because that's kind of mandatory for kids in Holland in primary school. And I always loved to sing.
Flute.
You never played flute? No, I did.
Neither.
Blockfluit, yeah.
Oh, blockfluit.
Blockfluit, yeah. Blockfluit is just a normal one. You have it like the kids, they played like the plastic version, but you have them larger ones. My father has also alt blockfluit. And then I switched to the flute, like this, when I was 11. And then I had singing lessons because I always loved to sing. And I went from pop singing lessons to classical singing lessons, and now in a metal band.
And suddenly somebody hear you and said, "What a great voice."
He heard me on the phone. I sang.
Yeah, she sang through the phone. And actually she said already that time that she was going to be a singer for sure. I thought, wow, that's
Big
a
mouth,
confidence.
yeah. Fake it till you make it.
But yeah, already through the phone I could hear that the voice was really good. She just had to work a bit on technique, but she was really young. But you could already hear that the voice was there right away.
The coincidence is beautiful. You get together, I always thanks God that I have the group. We are together since 50 years. What was the breaking point of your musical career?
He's actually not wrong. With each
With that album,
with each band member that new band member that came to join the band, things shifted, like in a good way. We had the next step of evolution because a new influence came to the band, and I guess it started with Isaac, and then Arjen, Isaac, Rob, right?
Yes, that's correct.
And they are all songwriters as well. They're not just, guitar player, bass and drummer, but they all write actual songs. So, I guess...
Also Arjen, the drummer.
Yeah, also the drummer writes songs, yeah.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah.
And who composed the songs? All of you, or...?
Yeah,
It's
basically
the songs,
all of us, yeah.
Except me. I do like vocal lines and lyrics, but
Also,
I don't...
you write the lyrics?
Yeah, Mark and I both write lyrics together. Yeah, like...
That's beautiful.
But music, literally all of us, yes.
And you do the arranging yourself?
Yeah, also, of course, sometimes we had some help. Depends on when you record with an orchestra. There's so much work to make the sheet music. So
must take care about it.
Yeah.
How you describe your music?
It's the way I look at it is because it's been around for 20 years, and how I see the early days of Epica is that it's an orchestral band with backed up by a metal band. So you have really heavy orchestration and a lot of focus on that, and I think throughout the years it's kind of a evolving thing. Like sometimes you have the metal, which is more important, and then the orchestration is backing the metal band, and there's all sorts of dynamics. So that's how I see it, that throughout the years, also with the lineup changes, especially the drummer and me, we come from a death metal background, very intense stuff, very metal oriented. So obviously when we write songs, not always, but usually it's heavily influenced by metal music in the first place, and we add orchestration later. But again, if you listen to one album it can have all the perspectives of all these things. You know, a ballad obviously is less guitar oriented or drum driven, and then, you know, if you have a really heavy song, even heavy songs can have different dynamics within the song. So I think that in general would be a sort of musical evolution, but then still we always go back and forth between whatever we can do with 100 people, like the orchestra and choir, plus the band. Yeah. There's a lot of possibilities.
Yeah, if I have to give it a short name, I would call it cinemetal, like cinema metal, because we also love movie scores. Yeah. And some of our songs are like 12 minutes long. They are like small movies, you know, in a way. You can imagine the movie.
As a musician, I can tell you that your songs are really good and they're beautiful songs.
That's good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you really love to play on stage?
For me, that's the biggest
fun. Or to record on studio?
Stage for me.
Yeah. Well, I like the stage for me too, but I like the creation of the song. The recording itself to me is already like, okay, now you know, but the creation, coming up with something and be like, oh, I found that part, and then the part on stage with people in front of you.
And everybody's brutally honest to each other. When not everybody likes it, we keep working on it. Or we throw the whole idea away.
To make it better.
Yes. But you have to be brutally honest, because if you're just sweet to each other and you end up with songs on the album that you don't really want to have on the album, then you don't reach your goal. And the goal is the best possible album. And we all have that motivation for that best possible album.
Because if you write a song and there's a part you're not totally sure, but you still present it to the band and you don't say anything, that's the part they're going to say, like, not sure about this.
That's beautiful.
So that's good if you know.
The sharing is this, you know.
Yeah.
What was the unforgettable concert in your life?
For me, I'm from Belgium, and so for me it was playing Ancienne Belgique in Brussels, because I saw a lot of bands there, and just to be there, we had a sold-out show, and so to me there's a very emotional connection to that, seeing my favorite bands over there, and then being there as well in front of a sold-out crowd was to me a very big one. Although it's only like a 2,000 capacity venue, so it's not the biggest one, but yeah, I like that.
Can you tell us what are the difficulties or facilities to be a band?
That you are 6 completely different people, different characters. Everybody has their strong suits and, you know, the things that are maybe sometimes a little bit more difficult. And when you are in a band, it's not just a job, it's a lifestyle. You have to be made for the lifestyle. And when you're on tour, you're together all the time, like a small space in a tour bus. But everybody kind of respects each other's boundaries and what the other person might need. You know, for example, I'm a little bit more reclusive. And then we have a couple of band members that love to party, you know, and we find a good balance. Until 3 in the morning, and I'm like, I want to sleep. But,
the magic word is respect, I think.
Yes, you have to respect and find the balance. Because you cannot do the party till 6 a.m. and that Simone cannot sleep.
The show is most important, so we're all super professional, and we always want, you know, to deliver the best show, make the best music.
How many songs did you compose till today? Let's say 100 songs.
A little bit more.
How do you choose the repertoire of the concert from these 100 songs? That's another problem.
I stopped caring. We're a democratic band, so when there's a set list proposal, it goes to all the band and everyone can decide. And a couple of years ago, I just took my hands off it. It's up to other people. Because every time you play a song, then people say, why didn't you play that one? And then if you play that one, why didn't you play that one?
Yeah. With each new album, it becomes more difficult to choose one because you can't do 4-hour shows. So we like to pick, when we go on tour, we have like the skeleton set list. And with each new record that we have, of course, we play a couple more songs of that, but we mix it up a little bit so that we're all very routine. We can't have all those 100 songs like programmed in the vingers. And he is basically the initiator, and like Isaac says, then everybody can decide.
Elbow shoots on the set list.
Yeah. But I think we have a good set list.
Sometimes before the concert, you open the curtains a little bit. You look to the audience. They are too young. Then we have to change the repertoire. Or they are too old. Let's change the repertoire.
But we have a great audience. I always like to say from 7 years till 70 or 8 till 80. We have like no general age.
Yeah, it's
like
really
young
mixed.
till. Yeah.
We have families coming to shows like that.
With the kids,
and the parents.
Yeah.
And,
And the grandparents.
Or still the baby in the belly, and then a couple years later, the
already
kid
like
is
this.
there. Here's my son.
What do you think about the digital world now?
I try always to see things from the positive side. So also with the digital world, I know there are some bands always complaining like, oh, in the past it was like people were buying CDs. But everything has also a good side. People nowadays more like themselves decide what they listen to. In the past you were depending a lot on magazines, on radio shows. But now it's more like if you have a good band, you can make it to the next step without the help. So I see that as a big plus of the digital era. But of course I also have this bit of nostalgia feeling with these big LPs.
Which we also make, and the fans, the metal fans, they are collectors. Even though they might not play it, they will still buy it because it's like something special for them. And the LP sales are going up. So,
yeah, they are on the rise again. Yeah.
Do you have a new plan, new project?
Yeah, we are basically now here in the studio. A couple hours ago I finished vocals for a new project that...
New albums, new songs. Huh?
New songs, yes, for a special occasion,
and in a new
guess.
way that we never did before.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's great.
We cannot tell too much yet, but it's something
Top
something
secret.
completely new.
Yeah.
What do you think about the other arts?
I am a huge movie fan, and I love photography as well, and movies, and that's also for me a source of inspiration for lyrics as well. Movies.
Movies. Is there any purpose to you to act in some movies or something?
I have a blinking problem with my eyes. I blink a lot. I would be a really bad actor because I watch them and they almost never blink. And if I'm in front of the camera, I do a lot of blink. But I am too
There's
silly.
tape for that.
Yeah, or like put like little sticks here. I don't think I am a good actor, and I'm always doing silly stuff. When we had the Epica video clip, we recorded it in Poland. And I had a very nice outfit, but I couldn't move much. And in between takes, I was like dancing. And then he's like, no funny moves. Oh. And I was like, okay. I guess I would be the clown on the set. But I would like to do vocals for a movie soundtrack one day. That's something like with Hans Zimmer.
You can surely do that.
Do you have his phone number? Then I can work with him.
Yes, okay.
Yes. Okay, give it to me later.
I'm going to give it to you.
Just a random number.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's talk about your this year tour.
Well, the thing is that since 2020, everything got postponed. And so we're trying to catch up on that. So hopefully we can do a lot of things. So we started with separate shows like Bulgaria, also Turkey.
And what was the time that you're going to come to? It was
I think it's June.
Yeah,
somewhere in June, Istanbul, and then summer festivals, obviously. After that, North America. Or no, we first go
Mexico.
in May. We go. We
Mexico,
have a 2-week Mexican run,
Mexico. That's great.
and summer festivals.
How many shows in Mexico?
9.
9.
Yeah.
What is? What do you think about the Turkish audience?
They are
great.
wild.
Yeah, it's always
Really
cool,
wild.
actually.
Yes.
Yeah,
We like them.
They love to listen music.
Yeah.
Very passionate and emotional. And
There's a few crowds in the world that are wild, and Turkish crowd is one of them. Yeah.
I may agree with you.
Yeah, but definitely.
Yeah.
But you also hear always these football clubs talking about the Turkish football fans. They make so much noise, but it's the same when you go as a band to Turkey.
Yeah.
People are so wild. That's the way we like it.
Can you tell us about your one day?
We give interviews.
No, but
Do you wake up early?
No.
yes,
I do.
we have kids.
Yes.
So we have to wait.
Yes,
for
no.
I have no kids, so I wake up later.
12 o'clock.
No, but 10 o'clock. Yes.
6 o'clock.
What about sport?
Fitness, swimming, running, cycling.
Running, cycling. Wow,
Yes,
that's great.
and I did tennis in the past. I played football in the past.
I used to do a lot of sports, but then I had a herniation in my neck.
Yeah.
I find, when I did sports, I wanted to go all in, like no 50%, like 110%.
When he was doing sports and he became suddenly in no time this muscular dude, all in, yeah.
Like 6 out of 7 days. And then, so when I had this on my neck, I found out that when I did sports, it was just hurting too much. So I quit. And
No, you look like you're working out. You're lucky, I guess. I do yoga and fitness as well.
Yoga is
Yoga is good also for the meditation, and when I do workout with weights in the gym, afterwards I never really stretch, which is not good, but I'm too lazy. So for me, yoga is like the stretching, and then everything is back in place.
You have to stretch too.
Yeah, right.
And you train your body in a different way. And yoga is not easy, actually. It's more difficult than I thought. So, but it's fun. It's very cool. I like it.
And what about hobbies? Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, we also have a lot of animals, but I would say mainly music is still my hobby. I don't see it as a job usually, so.
Yeah, as soon as you start seeing something as a job, also often people lose the pleasure of doing
For
that
me,
activity.
it's cooking and baking, I guess.
And reading books as well.
You told me you are from Belgium.
Yes.
Alors tu parles français alors?
Oui, mais je suis flamand.
Enfin, mais tu
Mais
parles
je
bien,
peux parler
le
un
français
peu
quand même.
français,
Hein?
oui.
Je ne comprends pas.
Je ne parle
Je
pas.
comprends pas, il parle, mais elle ne comprend pas.
Un petit peu. C'est difficile.
I speak German,
No.
English, and Dutch.
Thank you for this interview.
Thank you.
We're done already.
See you soon in Istanbul
Yes.
in
Yes.
June. I wish you a very healthy and beautiful days
Thank you very
before
much.
You come to Istanbul.
Thank you.
Likewise.
Same for you.
And thanks for jamming out with us.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Really cool.
Sevgili seyirciler, bir bölümümüzün daha sonuna geldik. Amsterdam'daydık, Epica ile birlikteydik. Aramızda müzik vardı. Sizin de aranızda sınırlar değil, sevgi, hoşgörü, müzik ve sanat olsun. Hoşça kalın.